we're going to walk through the proper way to do a crunch so that you don't feel pain in or strain in your neck. So whether this is just normal pain and tension in your neck, or maybe you've had an injury before. I struggle with a herniated disc, so I understand. It's important to make sure that you're doing a crunch correctly so that you're not putting any extra or unnecessary strain on your neck. And then I'm also going to show you a couple of different things that you can do as variations when you are doing anything where you're working in a crunch, in case you either need to take a break from the position where your head is lifted, or you just can't, for whatever reason, do it without needing some extra support in that day, which is perfectly fine. So let's get started. So come down onto your back and get into the proper starting alignment for Pilates. If that is not something you know how to do, I have tagged a video below where I have walked you through how to get into that proper alignment. The first thing you're going to do before you come into a crunch position is you're going to tuck your chin. Now, you don't want to have a giant space between your chin and your chest, and you don't want to be overly tucked in where your chin is touching your chest. You want about an inch of space, or you can think about holding like a walnut or something like that into your chest. And then you're going to engage your abs and roll up to where your shoulder blades are off the ground. So you can see here, if I'm in this proper position, you know, a lot of times you'll be in this if you're doing 100s or something. My head can move freely about because my shoulder blades are fully off the ground and it's not causing any extra strain on my neck. Now my abs are fully engaged and working, but it's easier to hold here. Now, if your abs, get tire out throughout the exercise, or you don't have a lot of strength in them yet, you may start to then feel it in your neck. And so there's a couple of things you can do. So let's say we're up here in our 100 position, going through that exercise, which is a common Pilates exercise, and we start to feel tension in our neck. One of the things you can do is just keep going through the exercise, but relax your neck onto the ground. You're keeping your abs engaged still, going through the entire movement, and you're still going to get a workout in your abs. And then if you're able to, after a couple of seconds here, giving your neck a rest, you can come back up and finish that exercise. Or if you're doing something like a double leg stretch, you get tired or can't hold your head up, simply put your hands behind your head here. You're still feeling the engagement in your abs as you're going through this, and maybe you do a couple where you're fully doing them, and then a couple where you're either out or laying back down. So that is the goal whenever you're in that upright crunched position, is to make sure that you just have a little bit of space and that your shoulder blades are off the ground.